What's up, everybody? Welcome to the May edition of the monthly review for Let's Get 60. As you know, if you follow me, if you know anything about me, I do this once a month. I've been keeping track, trying to take as copious notes as possible to try to get insight on what's working, what's not working uh, for sport or for my sports gambling. So, without further ado, let's move on. Again, this is the monthly review for May 2019. Not as good as last month. Last month we were profitable, but this month we got underneath the zero, 99 and 97. That's 50% win rate, 1,100 in wagers, negative profit of $32. That's a return of minus 2.91. I am doing something new this month, and I did something new in May, and continuing on with in June and moving on in the future is unit size. One of my biggest weaknesses was unit fluctuation. One game I bet 5, another game I bet 20, that kind of thing. In the month of May, I stayed consistent with unit size, $5 a unit size, and units. So that equal to negative minus 6.4 units. Here's a graph just to give you an idea of how it went for the month of May. Climbing at the end of May and then dropped the last day of May, but that's how it goes. Here is the breakdown by month. As you can see, in April we were profitable at 104, but then we lost 32 in May, and that's a total of minus $279 through about 6 months from December to May. So what worked? Not a lot. Hockey for 7 cents, tennis for $3.50, one bet, and some random parlays for $6.87. What didn't work? Baseball, of course, because that's really all we bet in the summer. We did lose half of the total loss in one day on the 31st at 1667. The NBA, 5 for 900. I don't know where this came. I should have proofread this. Don't pay attention to this, but that's really what the problem is right there. Is $32 in May, and as we saw, what did we lose in May? $32. So NBA, what can I tell you? Uh, some randoms. I couldn't even tell you what these were. Some random plays, probably softball or something like that. But only $6, losing only $6 in May. Again, with the $16 on May 31st. It's just how it goes. Moving on, let's dig a little deeper here. What worked especially were the road favorites at $30. And what didn't work, obviously, was the home dogs at 0-3 minus $12. This, I don't put a whole lot of weight into this because I should have had the slide here, but last month, this was like opposite. Home favorites, I think, were huge, and home dogs were huge, and for me, and road favorites weren't, or whatever. So, um, again, I'm not gonna say, oh, I'm just gonna bet road favorites from here on out. That's just how it all fell out. Team totals, very disappointed in here. I found a lot of success team totals in April, May not so much. June only a weekend, but so far so good. We should stay away from parlays, and they are so tempting, aren't they? Moving forward quickly here, baseball, I think less is more, even though I'm really not following that every day. I just kind of look at the board and see what it gives me. If it's going to be 3 plays, great. If it's 7 plays like today, fine. Team totals, I love team totals, continuing to have success with them. We need to continue to update the stats every day. Don't get lazy. Update your stats every day. Update your data every day. And something new I've been doing is looking at the pitchers xFIP and SIERA and see how they fare against teams that do well or do not do well against righties or lefties. My win totals for college football and NFL are up on my site, letsget60.com. Check those out. Additionally, with the college football awards, I've already fired a couple of bets on the Heisman Trophy winners. We're going to decrease our investment in the NBA. That's pretty obvious because I don't bet the NBA very well, and it's going to be over soon. So win-win there. I won't have the problem with betting the NBA because there is no NBA probably after Monday. All right, guys, that's all I got. Really, just again, we'll review here. Lost $32 the month of May, coming off a $104 profit in April. We're hoping to turn this back around and get this number down as quickly as possible, so we have a good run come football season, which is my favorite, as probably everyone's favorite to bet on. All right, guys. Again, that's all I got. I appreciate the time. Let me know if you have any questions or whatever. Again, I've said last month how we track this stuff is using a spreadsheet that I came across. If you want the spreadsheet, I'll be happy to send it your way. Just shoot me a DM or an email or whatever, a message in Twitter. All right, guys. Thanks again. We'll see you next month.